Clumsy in Love, and a tea ceremony.
Ooh, Yaoi review.
Hi everybody, it's Corbin, and today I'm here to talk to you about Tea for Two by Yaya Sakuragi. We shall read the back and delve into the nitty-gritty. Tea for Two. Caution, contents may be hot. Clumsy Madoka Takamaru can't seem to go a minute without breaking something. To teach him a little self-control, Takamaru's sis forces him out to help out at the tea ceremony club, despite the hesitations of the club president, the graceful Kazuma Hasama. Composed and cool, he's exact opposite of the brash Takamaru. Will the two be able to bridge their differences? Or will potential hot romance cool like iced tea? This is rated M for mature. It is published by BluManga. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. It opens up with a very pretty colored print. There's two different versions because there's 3 stories in this. I will explain in a minute. So yes, the art style, I was trying to think about this earlier when I was reading it, well, when I was taking a break from reading it, what art style it reminded me of, and had come up with one, and now I can't remember what it is for the life of me. But it is a very traditional style. It is very much so a style that I enjoy reading and looking at and watching and seeing progress as far as the yaoi goes. It is obvious who each character is, and it is obvious what is going on at all times. It is a very appealing one to look at. To be honest, I almost didn't notice the art style because I was so enthralled with the story. Now, the story does pick up like the back says. The brother, I would say, is less clumsy. He is more careless. And it opens up with him being in his sister's room, deciding to practice some martial arts moves in the center of her room. And he knocks over like a dresser and destroys some glass figurines and things that she really loved, and it really upset her and angered her. So she made him go to the tea ceremony. He just seems careless to me, not clumsy. So he proceeds to take the tea ceremonies, and he ends up finding the club president, Kazuma, very interesting. He pretty much, in a way, becomes infatuated with him. He's curious about him because he says he's the polar opposite that he is when he's normally in class. He's very much so completely different. And he says he's very serious and staunch in tea ceremony, but he's a space case in class. So he's just fascinated by him. He's enamored by this whole juxtaposition that this kid has. So he continues to go to tea ceremony, and he ends up pretty much officially joining the club. He participates in the school's I don't remember, like club day, and saving a very valuable piece of tea ceremony kit, the little cup, which he ends up breaking right after saving it. And he owes the president a debt because it was a very valuable piece to him personally. So he proceeds to try to do the best he can to make it up to him. And it's just very, I don't want to say romantic, it isn't. It's very matter of the fact. It felt very Ouran High Host Club at first, but then it kind of switched to where they both had a very casual kind of love for each other that slowly began to be expressed and shown throughout the entire work. Now, this does have 2 other shorts in it, and I will tell you the way this one ends, the main title story, Tea for Two, ends, is very much so it ends with them admitting they like each other and finally doing bang bang smash smash. Now, I will tell you, it's very beautiful. It's a great story. So, yes, I really like the title story. I'm very excited to read Volume 2. Now, there are 2 shorts in this, and they're all about characters in here, so it's not like they're completely left field shorts. The first one is about a rival competitor for the romance, and he is a shopkeeper who's actually devastated over his own love, which turns out to be a friend from high school who I believe is either a writer or an artist, and they end up at the end of that one, it's very short, proclaiming their love for each other and being happily ever after. The last short is about, what's his name? Madoka's little sister. She ends up having a rivalry with, the tea ceremony, Kazuma's sister, and martial arts. And it turns out the sister has the Okay, Kazuma's sister has the hots for Madoka's sister. If I did, yeah. So it's very interesting, and Madoka's sister is very much so like Madoka, very brash, very outgoing, and God, why can't it? Kazuma's sister is exactly like Kazuma, very composed and very astute and beautiful, beyond beautiful, is the way the book presents her. So she fell in love with Madoka's sister. And that's where that ends, is she beats her at martial arts just so she can be around her. It's very cute. And that's how this ends. I'm excited for volume 2. I want to see how it goes. I want to see if the two boys end up together. The way they present it with the sneak preview in this is that they may break up because one of them becomes very proficient at baseball and seems to be having a career starting. So we'll see what happens. So yes, if you guys have read this before, let me know down in the comment section below. Shoot me a like, a favorite, subscribe, share this with a friend who likes yaoi, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
You like what you see? Then...
Subscribe!